My name is Arun Kumar, and I head the operations of Pari Agro Industries, which is basically a plantation organization with tea and rubber estates. It's a part of the Murugappa group in South India, which is a big conglomerate consisting of various businesses of fertilizers, cycles, various other businesses. The Murugappa group turnover is about $6 billion, and it's one of the largest groups in South India and probably among the top 10 in India. It's a family-run conglomerate of businesses, and Pari Agro is a part of that group, and we have tea estates in various parts of South India and North India, and our turnover in terms of Indian rupees is about 200 crores. And as all of you know, the plantation industry is a very traditional and a very old industry, and systems were all driven manually, and there was really no technological system driven organizations available. So what had happened is we were scouting around for someone whom we could work with to develop certain procedures and systems and KPAs and reports for us, and then we chanced upon this organization in Trivandrum called Reizend, and we have had an association with Reizend for almost a year after the initial discussions about what we wanted, and we were very impressed about the way they did the study of what we wanted and then did the initial presentation, and then we sat and started working with them, and we have this team spread across various geographical locations, and this was always a challenge because to gather data from various parts of India was always challenging, and to collate it and then disseminate it to the team was even more challenging. And we've been working with lots of partners, but nothing had really come out very successfully. And so we sat with data analytics and tried to explain to them as to what we were looking forward to in the new systems that they were developing. And I'm extremely happy, along with my team, to inform you that the systems that we have developed have gone a long way. Basically, what has now happened is that instead of collecting data from various resources, the important people, as we call the group managers who head the groups of estates, have the data at their fingertips, because this is online data, prescriptive data, not a post-mortem. Earlier we used to do a post-mortem, data used to come after 3-4 days. Today it's literally online, and people can take corrective action online, and we have also identified various parameters, critical parameters, key process parameters, so that those are thrown up to the operating managers in terms of variances, in terms of differences between plan and actual. So these are online, and people are able to take immediate corrective action, and I greatly appreciate the work that Reizend has done with us, and I wish them all the very best.
I first met Reizend team during a startup initiative. That was the first time I met them, and since then we are associated with them. And what I've seen here is generally people try and sell their services or products, and then continuity probably may not be there. But now what I've seen here is they once they take it up, they are completely convinced that they have to be there with the organization just to see that it is there is a complete handholding happening. So very few people do this sort of take these sort of effort. So and more than that, you need to have an 100% commitment to make sure that it is completely aligned. Whether it is a fault from our side or whether it is something that need to be rectified from Reizend side, that doesn't matter for them. They completely get involved and sort those issues out so that the product is rolled out in a very fruitful manner. This is what my experience with Reizend is. This is what I see in the startups which is coming up in the near future. where they're completely on the product and too committed on what they've undertaken.